The investigation into the high school massacre is slow-moving and dangerous. The two gunmen who went on the rampage booby-trapped the building and even themselves. All day long, investigators have searched the homes of both teenage killers. In one of them, police say they found bomb-making materials. Specially trained officers searching the school today found close to 30 explosive devices all around the building. Authorities have also revised the death toll, now saying 15 people were killed, including the two gunmen. Most of the bodies are still inside the school, but families of the murder victims have been notified.
It was almost a year ago that we were all horrified by the shooting at an elementary school in Newtown, Connecticut. What made the gunman, Adam Lanza, open fire on little children and kill his own mother was impossible to fathom then, and it seems it still is. Investigators today released a report into the incident, and as Robin Stickley reports, they have no solid idea on why he did it.
I'm Brooke Love, and I'm a student here at La Roche.
My name is Lauren Bowser, and I go to La Roche University.
My name is Ashley Kravansky, and I'm a student at La Roche.
Yeah, my high school once had a bomb week where we got a threat every single day, Monday to Friday, and that was fun. 'Cause it was kind of suspected that it would be like they were doing the threats and then nothing came about of them until like Friday, and then we're like, okay. Like it was kind of implied that it was building up to something happening on Friday.
And I'm assuming nothing happened?
No. But they just did to like cause mass-induced panic. And we're like, okay, this is fine.
I remember before I graduated high school, it had to be about senior year or my 11th grade year, we would have a threat of bombings, multiple threats of bombings actually, and this one kid that I was friends with got accused of like basically bringing a gun in and like trying to shoot up the school, and it was a false allegation, but it was still pretty scary because everyone was freaking out, and I decided like not to come to school that day, and my parents were like, you don't have to go to school, and the bombings were completely different. So yeah.
When I was in high school, I don't remember what grade I was in, what year it was, but there was a bomb threat to the school, and we were all evacuated from the school itself, but we were just moved not too far away to the stadium, and we just kind of sat there for hours, not really getting any, I guess, information on what was happening. It was, I don't know, it was just kind of, I don't know, there was a lot going on in the sense that everyone like wasn't sure what was happening, and I don't know, they didn't really give us a lot of information, so just it was a big mix of people leaving because their parents were coming to pick them up, and yeah, it was just, I guess, I don't know, a lot, and I was just kind of sitting there in the stadium with other people and waiting.
It definitely, like, gave me some more anxiety about that, but it also kind of solidified how, like, before that, I'd always, like, kind of wanted to be a teacher. But now with, like, after that event and just how events like that and school shootings are so common, it's like, I don't want to have to be, like, responsible in those situations for having to, like, protect 30 kids that, like, can't really do anything else. But also, like, with being in college, it's you're away from home and, like, everybody who, like, you've grown up around. And so that kind of fear of, oh, if something happens here, I'm not really surrounded by people who, like, I've known since I was little. And so that kind of also has, like, a little bit of anxiety to it. But yeah.
Well, I was scared. Not only was it someone I knew who was being accused of trying to shoot up the school, but it's scary also knowing, like, the bomb threats, for example. It's scary knowing that it could potentially happen to you and your classmates and your peers. It's terrifying to go to school the next day knowing you might not make it out, or you might not come to school the next day. So for me, I was terrified, and I didn't want to go to school after that ever again, and that affected my mental health and partially my grades, because everyone was scared. So, especially in a time like today, where guns are getting worse, school shootings are getting worse, so I can only imagine how other people feel too.
Probably just with how that one was handled specifically, just hoping that as time has gone by, that things have gotten better in terms of like dealing with those kinds of situations. Because I feel like when they moved us just to the stadium, we were still like all in a big place where like we could still be threatened. So I think just hoping that schools do have more secure protocols now, so that just students at any school can be safe.
1, 2, 3, and...